list. But the numbers in Ezra and the numbers in Nehemiah are different with some of the towns based on the census, if I can use that word, of what and how they accounted for. All right? So, what's very interesting is that when both you go to Ezra and Nehemiah and how both of these told you what is, the totals are exactly the same. But the totals in the individual towns are different between Ezra and Nehemiah. But the totals come out to be the same. You say, Brother Blake, how did that happen? Only God. Okay. That's all I can say. I haven't taken time to try to figure that out yet. Maybe I will before the end of this thing. But the bottom line is the numbers came out the same. All right? It was like 42,000 plus that Israel to take care of rebuilding the temple. So the list of those who returned. Then in the temple building fund, I want to look at that tonight, chapter 2, real quickly, verse 68 to verse 68. And that God set it upon their hearts. And by the way, we just heard a message on giving, did we not, Sunday night? And how that God does not, He lets us give free of the tithe, and we heard that in Sunday. How that the tithe is the basic principle of our giving, but then over and above that, our offerings are just that, of our free will, of our heart, based on what we determine. And God does not dictate to us in that you give, over and above the tithe, I want you to give this. Now, as the Lord directs, then that's between you and God. That is not something that's going to be man out. Look at verse 68 of Ezra chapter 2. And some of the chief of the fathers, when they came to the house of the Lord, which is at Jerusalem, offered, what's that next word? Freely. For the house of God to set it up in his place. They gave after their ability. Now, I don't know about you, but I just heard that same verbiage the other night. They gave freely of their own free will. All right, so they gave freely. They gave after their ability unto the treasure of the work 61,000 grams of gold and 5,000 pounds of silver